Hello, welcome to this video. This was actually unexpected. We were actually working on another video, figuring something else out. And if you go to the Langrenus2021-14, he uploaded a video. And if you type in this name, it's another creator of the moon, right? So if you actually go to the Langrenus2021 YouTube channel, he uploaded a video 12 hours ago. It's 28 seconds. It's in 1080 HP. We just downloaded it. So if we just go here, right? This is the video he did. We'll just leave this up. This is the video that he just uploaded. So we just downloaded it. Uploaded November 2nd, 2021. This was the same person that did the live stream from the moon from YouTube 5 months ago. This is the exact same channel. 31.5k subscribers. Same subscribers I had yesterday. And he just uploaded a picture of the moon over here. That's it. He doesn't say anything. That's a good shot of the moon. So is he said that he came back? Did he make it back to Earth? Because he went to the moon. He was there on around May. And then he got back to Earth. So he got back here. And then he uploaded a video of the moon where he came from. Except that the name says 2022 2.15 Theopolis. So is there going to be a live stream from the moon from the Lagrious Crater in 2022 on the 2/15? That's pretty close, isn't it? That's like less than 6 months or something. January, February 15th. Is that right? We heard a radio thing at the end. We heard another Apollo radio at the end. Did you hear that? It was right at the end. It would probably even show up in the editor here, right? So we have this video. We have this 28-second video. We have it here. We could maybe find some hidden things if we use filters on it. But here's actually the moon, right? We've looked out here at the end. There's some noise down here, right? Oh, we have it muted. We have it muted. There would be noise down here. There's noise right there, right at the end. Something happens. Some Apollo radio transmission cuts in for a second. I wonder why he added that in the end, right? Everything's so fake, but it's so real at the same time. So, if we look at this, Theopolis, right? What is Theopolis? If you go to Google, search Theopolis by itself, right? Same a historical person. So I don't think this is it, right? Historical, we have to say what the video was. It was moon, right? Theopolis, it was a video of the moon. Lagrious Crater. So next year, he's going to do another live stream for the moon from Lagrious Crater over here, right? So that's interesting. Central peak of the lunar, the Lagrious Crater, sits right over here. He was filming over here last time on the very corner of the moon. But now he's going to be filming from over here. Is this the Lagrious Crater? It also has another thing in the middle of it too, right? Just like the other crater. The weird thing is there's mountains inside these two craters, and like the only craters that have these things there. Like they could actually be like bases or something, right? The only ones that we've seen that has this is just this Lagrious Crater. We never knew about that. And the Lagrious Crater, right? Lagrious Crater over here, this image. We never actually clicked on it, but I guess this is it, right? It shows that there's the mountains right there. So this is the Lagrious Crater that he originally live streamed from. This is the crater here, and Theopolis has the same thing, right? It has the same mountain in the middle, so it's so similar to the other one. And look at that, there's tubes. Oh, that's just coming from the space station. I thought that was a road or walkway or something. Maybe a tunnel leading over there, but that's just coming from the thing that's taking the picture from in space, I believe, right? I thought we found something, like some underground tunnel network. So if we just go back, we go to the Lagrious Crater here, right? What we were originally trying to figure out was this. Trying to figure out where did he film from, where's the Lagrious Crater, and we did find something, right? So you go to his channel, he has this, he uploaded this, there's this, 13 hours ago, 4.6k views, this is the only thing on his channel. That's it, joined May 5th, 2021, 50,000 views, that's all exactly the same, so it is the exact same channel. The banner would be the same, right? Did he change the banner? Wonder if we should check to see if he changed the batter, right? Right? Check that. YouTube. How did we do that? YouTube batter download. Download YouTube thumbnail, images, logo, and cover. So then we just have to go here. Wonder if the batter's going to change at some point, right? Because we learned how to do this in the second video. His batter is exactly the same. So his batter didn't change. It's exactly the same as it was before, right? Except he's gonna update it maybe when he goes to take video footage. There's a live stream for this other crater over here. So what we originally were gonna do for this video was talk about the moon cycle. That's what this video was originally about, but then we went to his channel to actually do the introduction to say we're trying to continue the mystery of it. But then the mystery just deepened. He posted another video. He posted the video. So here's the Lagrious Crater, right? Here's the first thing we're trying to figure out. If we were to look at this, we could go look at this video here, right? This will show you like a 3D representation of it. I think it's actually some type of a satellite flying over the moon, actually recording this. So I think this is actual recorded footage from maybe a Japanese NASA satellite that went up there to take pictures, or maybe a mission or something. So here's the Lagrious Crater over here, right? Here's where he apparently streamed the live stream from, straight from the moon to LiveTube. It was right over here. As we can see, there's a whole bunch of craters and hills along the edges, just like in the videos were. So we took some pictures, we zoomed out here too, but essentially, once we started looking at it, we noticed it actually looks very similar to the video, especially this part here, right, the ground. We thought we see lots of rocks on the ground as he was walking at the start of the video and at the end of the video. He had the camera pointed down to the ground, and as he was angling down to that other point too, you can actually see that the ground actually looks a lot like this when he's walking, right? So we see that. You can get a good view of it. We can see the other craters over here, and he's going to be going to another one at some point eventually. So here's the moon, right? We got this picture from over here. Somebody took a picture of the moon on YouTube, and he is right over here. Here's where Lagrious Crater is, right? There's Lagrious Crater. There's a little mountain right there, and there's a shadow being cast by it. So this is just someone using a telescope. Nikon 900 cool pics preferber evocata alla luna zoom test 480p. That's what this video is called if you want to search it up on YouTube. But here we can see there's the Lagrious Crater right there, and we're trying to use this to figure out where did he film from. And we figured out that this crater here and this small crater here we could use as a reference. If he was to film Earth from this crater, he would be filming in this direction, right? If you wanted to look at us, he'd have to be filming this way. If he's filming in the opposite direction, he would not see Earth in that direction. So that's something we figured out. So if we go here to our little picture, right? Here's the picture we have zoomed in. So here's him. Here's the Lagrious Crater. Here's the rocks. Here's the outer edge of the Lagrious Crater. Here's that little crater over there. Here's that crater with a name. Here's the little crater beside that crater. So we can use these as a reference. He's going to be looking over in this direction, around these three craters here. And if you point the camera here, maybe the Earth would appear in the right-hand side of the camera. And maybe inside this crater, maybe there's different colors of dirt, right? Maybe one direction where you don't ever see Earth because he's facing it in the opposite direction. Maybe there's a light brown, sandy colored dirt. Then the other direction, maybe there's a dark brown colored dirt, right? So if we look at that, let's just look here, right? So here's the picture, or should we look at the other things? This isn't what it originally would have started to be. So here's the Lagrious Crater. If you go through here, we can see it flew by, and we can see different pictures of it. If we were to zoom in, go over here, we can actually see a clear picture of what the ground might look like over there, right? You see all those lines, those little rocks on the ground that we see when he was actually walking for a little bit. And when he points the camera down, we actually see exactly like that. So what if we go like this one, just previous frame left. Yeah, it just seems to go to the next picture. Alright, so if we go to the next picture, we zoomed in a little bit more. So here's actually what the rocks look like inside the Lagrious Crater. So you can see it just kind of looks like a little set of mountains over here, right? Looks like a little set of mountains. Maybe there could be a base set up there, right? Maybe this could be a circular shape, or it could be like a little structure inside there, right? Could be a little dome structure right there. Could have a base built inside there, and there could be something right there, right? So they can just live there, do whatever they want there, come out, maybe live stream a video to YouTube for some reason from here. So let's go to the next pic. Oh, I guess we just zoomed in a little bit more or something. What was this one about then? We don't want to play it. We saw it go to the next pic. It's so weird because it does that. That's like the most annoying thing. You don't want to press play. When you do that, it does that. It does it again. Is there a hotkey for changing this? What it feels like here, we can see the ground clearly. I think we have to actually go back. It always does that. Let's just go here. So look at those three pictures. Here's this one here, right? We got a good picture of the ground. We can see what he looks like. See what the place where he might be. And we see that there's maybe a dome structure over here. So I guess we can just drag it maybe, right? 40, 50 seconds. Try to drag it to the next clip. Why was there two clips there? It's so weird. We're trying to figure it out. I think it's just resizing it. Maybe that makes sense. So you can see here, we get a broader view of everywhere around him, right? And we're pointing out that over here, it's actually a not rocky over here. So it's like this half of the crater, if he's ever pointed the camera in this direction, there wouldn't really be any craters or rocks at all in the ground this direction. But if he points it this direction towards the earth, there would be, right? So we have to look when he's pointing the camera towards the earth. Maybe it looks kind of like this on the ground. We have to kind of line up this part with the ground. That's where you'd have to be facing. That's where you'd have to be facing. So we go here. We got a more outside view, so we can see the entire crater. We see if he was looking in this direction, this is what he would be seeing. That's what he'd be seeing. If we go here, so at the right hand side, we had if he was ever taking a picture of this looks interesting, maybe, right? So that one angle that he does, that one video view, we see something that looks exactly like this, and it's just one big hole in the middle of it, and there's not too much else around it, right? So what if when he's pointing the camera at that one spot, is it this spot right here? Because it looks like we see the exact same hills from the camera when he's pointing there. We see one black dot in here. Or it could even be like here or something, right? If he's pointing it up, or maybe it's actually right there. There's another dot right there or something. Or right there. We'd have to try to line up. But we can see, besides those dots, there's not really too much actually in the landscape. There's actually not too much in the landscape except those little big dots at some points. Look at the next one. What's should be over here already. It's so weird how it does that. So let's just figure out where we are on the board here, right? So we looked at that, looked at this one, and we're trying to find this one. So if we look here, this is down at the bottom left. So if he was facing in this direction, maybe the Earth would be on the right hand side. We're not exactly sure if he'd have to be pointing over in this direction or in this direction. He's obviously pointing over in this direction up here, right? We can see over here, if he was, there might be some big craters and everything. So I don't think we need to look at that, right? So we looked at that. We looked at a whole bunch of things. I think what we figured out is what direction he's filming from. So I guess over here, right? This would maybe be it. We figured out what direction he's filming from. So if he's right here, he would need to be filming in this direction to be able to see Earth, right? So if we go here, have a look over in this direction. We can get a clear idea of what should be in the camera. Maybe this one dot is a clue or something to lighting up something. Maybe it's this one dot right here. Maybe it just angles it to the left or something. Because you always see this on the ground. Is it, can you ever make some of this stuff out? Maybe you can, right? Maybe there is rocks. Maybe you can try to line it up. Over here, you would be looking over here across this. You wouldn't see this part. This part would be covered by this, I believe, right? You wouldn't see the back. We're just trying to think if he does see the back when his camera lights up that one time. So let's go over here. Now we got a closer view. So this would be a better view. So this is how you would have to line up what's in the video footage that he's recording to this part right here. This is the direction he's looking at when you can see the earth in his pictures, in his footage, right? So that's something we have to do, right? We have to look at his footage, see if it lines up with anything here. I imagine a lot of the times it probably would, right? If we're trying to compare it, watch it, maybe it would line up. Maybe it'd be the same thing. Maybe he's looking over here at some point. I'm not 100% sure. But another thing, if the day and night cycle, this is what this was originally supposed to be about. So I wonder if we should just make that as another video or keep this one, right? This one was just talking about where he was, where he'd have to point the camera, and we wanted to work on the sun day-night cycle. Not sure. Let's pause it for a second, think about it. Alright, we're back. So we sat here and thought about it for a bit, and then we're like, just because we thought there was so much to go over and cover with the moon phases, it's showing why there is a sun in the Apollo mission, and why there is no sun in this person's stream here, right? In this stream over here. But because we came to his channel, we see this was here, we see he posted a new video, which led us to a different crater of the moon. Then we looked at that, and then we looked at the similarities to that, and then we also looked at other things here, right? So I guess all we did was look at the moon, figured out where exactly the Lagrious Crater was, right? All we had to do was find somebody that was looking at the moon. They go here, look at the moon map, see where he's zooming in, and he actually zoomed in right over there, where Lagrious Crater is right there. So that's where we got that, right? So we found out this looks similar to where he's going to be going. Where is he going to be going, right? Where is it located? Where is it located on the moon? Right there. 30th, right here. Lunar Day 5. So it's right here. Theopolis? Is that it? So this video will be about Theopolis and Lagrious and where they are on the moon, and the video we just released. So Theopolis, he's even pointing at it probably, right? He's probably pointing straight at it. It's right down here, below this black spot, down to the left, right in the middle of the thing, right? He probably points right at it. So let's see if we can find it in this video. It would be right above in the middle there, right? That's not it, is it? We're not sure. We'd have to check, right? Theopolis. It's like 3 little collections of craters up there. It's like 3 little collections of craters up above that thing. Whatever we pointed out, is those them? No, they're not that high. They're down in the middle somewhere. Let's check out his video, right? Let's check out the Lagrious video he posted. He took a picture of the moon. He probably zoomed right in on. It's these 3 craters right here. These ones. That's Theopolis. And he zooms in on it probably, right? So let's just check the map. Theopolis, right there. So it says there's 3 craters right there. Which one is it, right? Why does it say Lunar Day 5, Lunar Day 6? Is it showing us something? So you sit here and click on this link, Theopolis. So it's the top one. So with those collection of 3 craters, it's the top one up here. These 3 craters, right there. I think that's it. Right? Is he zoomed out? He is. I guess he zooms in so we can see it, but it's right there, right? Theopolis. That's where it's going to be. I guess we can open up Google Maps, right? We can make this video a bit longer. We can make it about that. We can see where is Theopolis, maybe. So let's open up Google Earth, go to the moon, see if we can find it. So we'll pause the video, pause it, we'll be back. We're just opening it up here, right? You open up Google Earth, then we can look at a Google Moon, and then we can search for Theopolis, right? Theopolis. So it's not going to find anything here, right? Theopolis Institute. So it did find something, but we're searching on the moon. So we click up here, go to the moon, search for Theopolis, if that's the name of it. Return no results, that's not the name of it. H-I-L-U-S. H-I-L-U-S. Theopolis. So it's right here. It zooms in. And here's Theopolis, right? So there's the mountain he's going to be filming from here, right? So he's going to be filming from Theopolis, from this crater here. And it's going to be kind of the same thing. Here's the hill right here, right? Here's the mountain right here. Exact same thing. So he's going to be filming a new video in 2022 from this mountain here. And then we can even look ahead of time because he's giving us a pre-warning this time, right? So he's going to be at this Theopolis crater here. Which by the looks of it was the top crater of the 3 successions of craters out here. So I wonder where we would find that thing. Where we would find the original one, right? Wonder if we could get directions to it, right? Is that how you typed it? So this is where the original one was filmed, right? This is where the original one. Zoom out here. We know there's a mountain there. So where is the other one from over here? So we know this is on the edge over here. So this is what it looks like from Earth. So it'll be right here, right? Right over here somewhere. We just don't want to lose track of it, right? This should be it. Lagrious Crater. So from Lagrious Crater, we go over here. And Theopolis is right here, right? Theopolis. Here we go, we found it. Here's the directions. So he's going to drive from Theopolis, drive from Lagrious Crater over there. So where'd Lagrious Crater go to? Where'd that go to? Humboldt. There's a whole bunch of different craters everywhere, right? There's even roads in this crater here. There's even roads in this one, right? So I think in all the craters, there's probably secret bases or something. Look at all the roads here, right? There's like dome structures over there, that's for sure. That's definitely some base. There's another one right there, right? Whatever these dome structures are, we don't know about them. We don't know that they're even there. So where's this place we're looking at? Let's go to history, right? Why is it not showing the history? Where's Langrenus Crater? It's right here. Okay. So it's right here. It's so hard to control this thing. Langrenus Crater. Let's not lose sight of it. Is there a way? There's Theopolis right here, right? Is there a way to create a bookmark? What is this? Add place mark? Untitled place mark. And then we can name it, right? How do we name it? It says untitled. We're not sure even how to make a place mark, right? Human artifacts. Where does it appear in the list? Do we double click it? What is going on? We don't know how to place this, right? Untitled. How do we title it? How do we title it? Hit the enter key to do anything. What? How do you enter this, right? We don't even know. We don't know what's going on with it. We'll pause the video until we figure it out. Alright, we found out why we couldn't find it. It's because it was in here, right? It was on a window that opened up on the other screen, and we couldn't see it here, right? So what's this? Lagrious Crater? You say, okay. So now we have that bookmarked. And then the other crater is just right here, right? It's just up over here. Literally just up over here. Trilliopolis right here, right? Let's see if we can add another bookmark here. Yeah, it opened up here. Okay. So let's say Theopolis, right? Theopolis. We get, it's so weird spelling Theo. Philus. There we go. So this is where the next live stream is going to be from. Next live stream's going to be from right here, Theopolis Crater. So I wonder if there's a way to like draw a line from them or something. Because there's Theopolis. Here's Lagrious Crater. So it's right over here. I guess we can see the two smaller craters here, right? If we had it like this, we see maybe there's two smaller craters. There's the Lagrious Crater, the Katharina Crater, and then the Theopolis Crater. So if we're looking at on the picture, it would be in that set of three craters out there along the top. So it's literally just over here, right? He made a video over there. He recorded from here. So this is on the edge of the moon. This is on the edge of the visible moon as we've seen, right? And over here, it's going to be more in the center of the moon. So I wonder if people are going to be recording him from Earth, right? Is somebody going to live stream to the moon, to YouTube from here? Just recording Theopolis Crater the entire time to see if anything happens over there. So that's interesting, right? We found it. We found Lagrious Crater's over here. Theopolis Crater's over here. That's where the next stream is. And what's over here? This is there's some landmark. Lagrious Crater making cosmetilian regrowth. I wonder if there's been any missions over by these places, right? We haven't actually looked at any of the missions to see if they came to these areas, see if anything lined up. Why is there a satellite here? Or what is this, right? Oh, it's a crater. It's just a crater, so it looks like there's a UFO, but when you actually angle it, it's not a dome structure, it's not a UFO, it's not something, it's just a crater when you turn to the side. I thought it was actually some type of secret base or something. But you just have to turn to the side to see it's not, right? So imagine even this thing, right? I think that's a secret base or something. But you turn to the side and it's probably just a crater in the ground. So that's an interesting realization. That's a good one. That's a good one. We have no idea how to control this thing. We're trying to get out, zoom out. And then maybe we'll just go back to the actual videos, right? We found where they were, found out it's over here. If we could find it here, it's right here. It's right there. There's exactly where it's going to be. So I wonder if this person got any good footage of it. Maybe, so it's way over here. We can even tell where the Theopolis crater is by looking at this footage. It's going to be over here, right? So this thing's going in the wrong direction to be able to see it. Let's go in the wrong direction. Theopolis would be those three craters right there, right? We can't even make out the three craters. It would be somewhere at the moon's surface there, right? There's that big, huge one on the bottom. We know that one. So where is it? It's right below there. It's somewhere right up there. Maybe it's not easy to make out. It's easy to make out with the other one because it's on the edge of the moon and it has that structure popping out of it, right? Maybe we could make them out there. Maybe we've seen them. These? Is that it? Is that it right there? We're not sure. Maybe it is. So we can look at moon videos. We can try to find somebody that did a good view of it, right? Maybe it's maybe it is right there. Maybe it's in this picture right here. We just can't 100% tell which one it is. Maybe it's literally right there. I think that's it. Alright. I think we're gonna end the video. I think we talked enough about it. We found so much information about these two things. He released a new video. We looked at Lagrious Crater and what it might look like, where he's filming from, right there. He's filming from there. Found out what direction he'd have to look. So if he's filming, he'd be filming in this direction to be able to see Earth. And what we're gonna talk about originally, right, was the moon phases. Because when the Apollo was doing their mission, it was 1972. Well, you can check when we go on the moon pages the right year. But essentially, when Apollo was out there, they were out there December 11th, 2:55, and they left the place at December 14th, right? They left the place on December 14th at 5:55 p.m. So they're only there for 4 days, right? 11, 12, 13, 14. December 11th to 11, 14th. December 11th to 14th. So if you look at the moon phase calendar for December 1972, it was the 11th, right? We can see the sun is coming out. So the sun's just coming out. Sun's just coming out. Sun's in the first quarter. And the sun's coming out more. And then they left on this day. So during the days that the Apollo was there, the sun would have been out the entire time. And when Lagrious was there on May 6th, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to May 16th, maybe, there was no sun, right? That was the main thing we were making this video, because we were looking, like, when Apollo was out there, they had a sun all the time. That's why the sun was out there. If you look at this, there's like 14 days with sun, 14 days of darkness. So they planned it out so the the moon was the right temperature when they went out there. And whoever this is, they could survive out there in the negative 173 degrees Celsius, I think. The main thing is, they did it when it's a reasonable temperature to go up there. Usually the moon could be extremely hot or it could be extremely cold, right? So if the sun's not there while he was filming this, it was extremely cold out there and there was no sun. So that's what brought us to this point, right? So in the video that was about Lagrious, we found another mystery about him, the Theophilus crater on 2022 2.15 on the Lagrious Crater. Everybody should tune in live, right, to see the live filming for the moon again, just like before. So that's that's amazing. So the next video, we'll just figure that out, right? Next video is about the sun and the moon and the night cycle and the temperatures up there.